Hey there everyone, it's Kyrix with another episode of This Week in Kyrix. This is for the week of Wednesday, January 10th, 2018. Had to check the calendar. I am, as per usual, recording this on a Thursday. I've been doing this so much, I honestly think I might have to shift this to Thursdays just to get, my schedule back on track. I probably won't. I'm inherently lazy, and I've already typed out the episode day for every single This Week in Kyrix of the year. So, we'll see how that goes. So, no Heroclix this week. Because our judge, well, he kind of fucked the dog again. Not literally, of course. Basically, last year in December, we were supposed to, as the last tournament of the year, have a Harley Quinn draft, which is the new set. We weren't doing some kind of weird game. I had money for it. Everyone else had money for it. We were all excited. We were going to pay a little extra, and it was going to be this big ordeal, and we were going to go in, get a whole bunch of extra stuff, get a bunch of boosters as prizes, just clear shit off the shelves. Everyone was ready for it. And the judge called off. He's like, no, I got to do something. I think he wanted to pick up another overtime shift at work. And he put it off. And come January, nobody has any fucking money. Because in January, nobody has any fucking money. Now, he naturally singles me out for this, like, oh, you need to get a job, you'd have money. I'm like, yeah, that doesn't explain literally everyone else. What he doesn't understand is one of our players has his own venue, and what probably happened is everyone spent their fucking money there. Because, well, shit, we don't have it for this one, we'll do it at his, So last week, he's like, oh, we're going to have a Harley draft, and nobody showed up. Well, I guess we're not having a Harley draft, we'll do it next week. So this week rolls around, okay, we got a Harley draft. He was told point blank by someone, dude, nobody's got money for a draft. And of course, everyone, oh, I can't make it this week. Oh, I've got a thing, and so does my friend. Oh, we're not going either, And he wonders why everyone's not going. And I told him it's because nobody fucking has money for this shit. And he goes off on this long tirade about how he's trying to manage shit, and my response is, dude, you're mismanaging shit. Sometimes, what he doesn't understand is people who don't have an infinite fucking income because they're a nurse, like him, have money budgeted for entertainment. Not just, oh, this is for clicks. Just, this is for entertainment. Right? And when that money gets freed up, they use it on something else. Like, oh, I guess I'll go see Thor in theaters. I didn't even know if Thor was in theaters at the time, but it's the mindset behind it of, oh, I'm going to go see The Last Jedi because Clicks was canceled, So, yeah. And the problem is he orders too much shit. He's like, well, we got to move all this product. And it is him doing it, like when Guardians of the Galaxy, first Guardians of the Galaxy, might I add, came out, and this is around the time of the Civil War set, which was a special event set. No, it wasn't Civil War. What was it? It wasn't Fear itself. You know what I'm going to say? No, it wasn't War of Light. We're going to say it's Civil War. It wasn't, but we're going to say it is for sake of argument. We were supposed to get, like, say, 2 Civil War boots. No, it was War of Light, now that I think about it. I'm still not over this cold completely. He basically says, he is all excited, by the way. The set hadn't even come out yet. This is important. He ordered the set, hadn't even hit the shelves yet. And he announces, very excited, okay, what's going to happen for our next War of Light draft is we're going to have 1 War of Light booster and 4 Guardians of the Galaxy boosters. The Guardians boosters are single figures as opposed to otherwise. Actually, it might have been 5 Guardians boosters because there are 5 figures in a normal booster. And I told him, okay, I'm going to skip that one. I'm going to go to the other guy's venue instead. And he hit the fucking roof. And I'm like, dude, I have a very limited amount of money to work with. And unlike you, I don't have infinite resources to get the figures I miss. And I can't just go to a store and buy these boosters. I have to get them at events. So I'm going to go exclusively to events where I can get 2 boosters for my money. Because he was charging the same amount for 2 boosters of War Light as he was for a booster of War Light and 5 Guardians. And he went off. First off, he's yelling at me, dude, we have to make sure these sell. I'm like, dude, you haven't even given them a chance to not sell. They haven't hit the shelves yet. No one's had a chance to buy them, let alone not buy them yet. And he's telling me, well, you're getting figures. I'm like, yes, but I'm getting figures I don't want. Nobody wanted this set. That's why we didn't order it. And I tried explaining to him with the analogy of, that's like saying, oh, well, you could pay this money and you get this free bag of dog shit. Well, I don't want dog shit. He's like, well, it's not the same because dog shit has no value. Those figures do. I'm like, no, those figures don't have value to me because I don't want them. No one I know wants them, and I don't have the time and fucking resources to trade them online to people who do want them. And he's raising so much hell. I'm like, dude, you have to fucking know how marketing works. You have to sell shit that people want to buy. You know? You're not going to sell a bunch of Star Wars merchandise to people who don't like Star Wars. You know what I mean? Let me put it another way. You're not going to sell a lot of Christmas decorations to a Jewish family. It's just how that works. And he's complaining that, oh, well, no one has the money for Harley Quinn now. I'm like, yeah, because you canceled the tournament we were all excited about, and we just fucking had other shit to do. And I was telling my friend that I'm like, if he suddenly announces that it's not a draft, everyone's going to suddenly find their schedules opening up. He announced next week isn't going to be a draft, and suddenly everybody's chiming in with what they want to do. So, yeah, I mean, he needs to understand. And to make... Okay, I know this doesn't sound good. About me bitching about, oh, it's a set. Here's the reason I don't have any drive to buy figures anymore, because by the time I get figures out of this set, a month is going to pass and a new set's going to come out. There are 12 months in a year. In the year 2017, and I've counted this, 16 sets and mini-sets were released. That is more than one a month. That is 1 1/3 every month. Well, wait, yeah. 1 1/3 set every month. So every 3 months you get 2 sets. That's bullshit. And it really is WizKids' fault. If WizKids didn't do this shit, if they went the way they should have, where every set's out for a month or 2, or 2 or 3 months rather, like if we're getting 4 sets a year, I could put money back for a set. I could just, oh, here's $50 for this, here's $50 for this, I'm going to buy a brick, you know, and draft out of my brick. Because I used to do that. I used to go to a store, buy a brick, leave it in the store with my name on it, and just pull boosters from that brick for the entirety of that set's lifespan. Because usually we'll have 3 drafts. Well, the problem is 3 drafts doesn't work when every 5 weeks a new set comes out. That means you have 3 drafts, 2 constructed, then 3 more drafts. And nobody can keep up with this shit. I am so sorry about all the nose blowing. I'm at that stage of the end of the cold where I just cannot breathe. So Pokemon went fairly well. One of the guys finally got a solo win over me. And then I probably swept him 6-0 with Cupquake, my new Slurpuff, that I've been waiting 4 fucking years to breed, because it was a very complicated process to do it, and I finally got the means to do so. Okay. Fine. Oh, well, actually, yesterday, something good did happen. I did get to have a KFC buffet, so that was fun. Now, my capture card arrived earlier in the week. And it works, but everything's currently in black and white. And I can't quite figure out how to fix that yet. I'm working on it. I'm working through a couple systems to try and make it in color. Next week, you will get 7 Days to Die, whether it's in black and white or in color. I don't quite know yet. Hopefully it'll be in color. That being said, I didn't leave feedback right away. I contacted the seller because I'm one of those people who, before I raise hell and leave shitty feedback, will try and give you a chance to correct whatever issue there is. Because this very well could have been a settings thing. They could have told me, oh, you're running a PS4, do this and this and this and this, and it would have been fixed. And they did try to get a hold, not get a hold of me, but troubleshoot it with me. They didn't have a response, so what they said is, okay, what we're willing to do is we are willing to give you a partial feedback, or not feedback, a partial refund of $8. And the thing cost me, let's round up, let's say $18. So I'm getting $1 less than half my money back for this thing, because it's given me problems, because it's not working as advertised right away. And I don't have to ship it back, so I get to continue to try and futz with it and hopefully get it to work. And my response is, that's plenty fair. I'm okay with that. You know, they're still keeping the majority of the money. I'm still keeping the product. But for my issues, I get a partial refund. And I'm okay with that. You know? Because here's the thing. I don't want to send it back. I just want it to work. That's all I want. That's the whole reason I spent the money on the product. Because it's not like I'm going to find another one for that price range. So, yeah, it just is what it is. Anyway, I'm going to let you go because it kind of hurts to talk. Not hurt, but my throat's kind of blah, 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 blah. You know, it's all raw because it's been one of those weeks. And I really want to go out in the front room and play video games. Bye-bye, everybody.